to do a video tonight in regard to admissions. So let's take, for example, if your rights get violated and you get pulled over by Victoria Police, and they say to you, you were recklessly driving. So what they're trying to do is to either say nothing about that, which you agree, means you agree, or they're trying to get you to admit to recklessly driving. The reason why they're trying to get you to admit to it is that they cannot prove intent. So they've got no idea what is going on in your head. So this is if you want to play their game. So at the end of the day, you deny that you were recklessly driving, and you put the onus back on them because the onus is on the claimant. So you put it to them, you go, well, hang on a minute, what evidence do you have to say that I was recklessly driving? Even if the wheels of your car were spinning, whatever, it still doesn't prove reckless. And it's the same with, for example, if you want to play along with their game with like speeding. You know, they might get you on the radar, right? And they'll say, oh, well, our radar showed 69 kilometres an hour in a 40 zone. It's a radar. There's still no evidence, right? It's a device. You know, evidence needs to be presented by, you know, first-hand knowledge. And how did that officer calculate the speed? You know, 69. Well, it could have been 69.3. It's 69.2, or it could have been 50, 58. So how did he actually come up with that calculation? Over what distance did he measure the vehicle travelled? What time did it take to travel? And what calculations did he use? You know, so just never admit to anything. Always put the onus back on them and ask questions. So it's just their usual shit fuckery that they get up to. You know, and what rights do they have over the roads? Do they own that road that they're making the claim on? You know, so the same with, like, you know, they sort of play their game with like their doctors, you know, with the mental health remedy and stuff like that. So you go to their doctors, right, for their little mental health game or whatever that they work out between the solicitors. The doctor can't actually diagnose anything in regard to mental health. So, you know, depression, anxiety, what other conditions can they? ADHD, whatever. The doctor is not inside someone's head. So the doctor needs you to admit that you have something in regard to mental health before they can actually diagnose it. You know, and most people play along with the shit fuckery. They can't prove intent. They can't improve state of mind. They can't prove anything. They need you to admit to it. So it's just the normal shit fuckery that they go along with. And I find it all very interesting. You know, so, you know, like, and then, you know, with like the commercial charges, even if they do have a plaintiff, do they have signed power of attorney to deal with financial matters from the plaintiff? Most probably not. So then you put that question towards them. They'll probably go get one, but just Just don't make it easy for them. The onus is on the claimant. And keep remembering that. You never make statements. Never make statements when you talk to police. You always ask questions, and you always answer their question with another question. Never answer a question. Always ask another question at their questions. And it's a very difficult thing to do. Like my mum and dad brought me up to say, like, you know, never answer a question with a question. But that's the totally opposite thing that you should be doing. You'll always answer a question with a question. So forget what you were brought up to do, because our parents were probably indoctrinated by the government as well, which I imagine they have been. Alright, thanks guys. See ya.